to the 8th oldest stadium in the country, Vaught Hemingway in Oxford, Mississippi, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, where the fans never lose a tailgate and don't plan on losing the game today. Today, two teams collide in an old-fashioned SEC showdown. As we'll see, the Georgia Bulldogs taking on the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Bulldogs about to kick it away and get this season started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will have the first possession of the game. Send the tight end in motion. The give out of the gun. Hard running there. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Hines is way ahead for 3 out to the 16. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Back to throw, it's Simmons. Unloads to the wideout. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
Well, he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Bulldogs offense has its first opportunity of the day. And, guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right.
Oh, he's got some space. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for space, it's Frazier. Stop is made almost immediately, give him 1 to the 23. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Headed to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. 2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Used the play fake, now to throw. Going to try to get it himself. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early.
Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Wide open spaces. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. He now has 53 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. To the air, it's Simmons. Got a man, it's takes reign. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Give to the running back. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking for a push on 4th down. He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. He's looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. The give to the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Power football with the run. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all off season, and you see it every year, that teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
The give on the option. Turning it on. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Trying play action. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Punt is in the air. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Looking for a deep man. Makes a grab on the shot. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Breaks the tackle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. off the play fake on first down. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Dogs come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Looking for the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to go up top. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Breaks into the open. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. The Dogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. The play-action fake. Touchdown, Georgia! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Rides the back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Rebels want to move quickly. Guys, let's take just a second and talk about Ole Miss. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Runs through a tackle. The Rebels line up to punt it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Throws for the tight end. Wide open downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. A shot toward the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat. And the process of cooling things off starts. There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Uga trying to make this red zone trip pay off. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. He'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Now the play fake. Fires to the end zone. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Pass interference. Defense.
Maybe a moment when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Auburn had an impressive showing there on the Plains, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Bo Jackson is impressed with this one. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working that left side. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the 1st down, and they like to do this. When they make a 1st down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Looking for a man. It's Simmons. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The defense putting points on the board.
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it but pick it up and make a play. They make a play. In this offense, they have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. Oh, what a cut. And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. He'll keep it himself. Quick spin on the run. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket breaking down. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. Spins away from the defense. He's up to 90 yards rushing in this 1st half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Barrels ahead. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass, it's Simmons. Touchdown, Rebels! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them their confidence.
And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Fires it down the seam. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard, so you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incomplete.
Oh, he's got some space. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. They just keep firing. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. So now it's second and long. Might be calling a hot route. They'll run play action. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He turns it loose to the left. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Dogs.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man, it's Simmons. Catch in the middle, it's Odom. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. On the option, he'll pitch it. Breaks into the open. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. He's now up to 104 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. He'll try to do it himself. It's a fumble! Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. They'll immediately call timeout. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. That's caught, it's Lee. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Ray. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, and time is running short. He'll take a shot. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Going for the big play. Intercepted deep in his own end. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. He gets the pick, but not the pick six, as they're able to run him out of bounds and limit the damage to wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You know, we just went into half, and we drew up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. You don't draw it up any better than that.
21.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Got the first down and more. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They'll give it to him again. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass, it's Simmons. It must be great to be a Georgia line. Oh, a lot of space. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The sure hands, it's Ray. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Trailing by multiple possessions in the third and desperately needing a score, they'll go for it on fourth down. Tries to get it on the ground. He's got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. Time to take a shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabs it inside the 15. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some...
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the returner is stopped. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of...
Open space in the middle. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Roughing the kicker.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. To the air on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. Catch inside the 25. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. You get the big play, now to pay it off. 1st and 10 in the red zone. He's got it on the run. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Georgia heads to the line with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw. He's got his man. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The offense cashing it in on that drive. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Nebraska rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that's produced winners of the award from Johnny Rodgers to Mike Rozier to Eric Crouch. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lee. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Hurry up. Off play action. Shoots it to the left. Or did he find a hole in that secondary? Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. Looking to pass, it's Simmons. Just a short pass to the tight end. And this offense can railing by multiple possessions. Quarterback on the keeper. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Catch in the middle, it's Ray. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the boulevard. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he winds up right where he would have on the touchback. Goes out of bounds at the 25. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Their lead now down to 14. Might feel a little game pressure on this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Frazier. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab inside the 30. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam and the defense finally got him. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Bulldogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Working the middle, it's complete. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers.
56, Ole Miss 42.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. period. Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. They're working that left side. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball.
The sneak scores it.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal, going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
Georgia, 63. Ole Miss, 42.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them. And they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw at Simmons. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll start this drive with a pass. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Guys, let's chat about Georgia. Given the unrest surrounding this guy's future as the head coach, this would be a great way to get the season started.
Man, you want all the momentum you can get, and you want to quiet people down. You don't want it to get louder. The louder those murmurs talk about hot seat and... You have a tendency to lose your football team. It's a distraction. You have to talk about it all the time. So always nice, Palmer, to get off on the right foot.
You just got to be able to drown out the outside noise, right? Easier said than done. And with this win in week 1, they're going to silence the critics. But make no mistake, he's going to go into that locker room and say, everyone that's been talking trash about us all off season, they're going to love us now. Don't pay any attention to that. All that matters is what's in this locker room. They've got to take that attitude forward.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. It's him in stride inside the 10. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, this defense, they've looked really good with their backs against the wall. When they get down in their own end defensively in the red zone, they really just seem to tighten up, and you saw it there on that.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. And the Dogs moving quickly to the line. The give to the fullback. Touchdown, Dogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense said they wanted to start the year all gas and no brakes, and that's exactly what this game has shown. From the very opening whistle, this offense has been in sync. They've been explosive. Defense has had no answer for them. This unit is going to give teams problems because of their playmaking ability all year long.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. The give from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Gives it on the option. There he goes. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Pulls it in, it's Watkins. At midfield, he's got room. He's loose on the left. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They've relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to Case's 3rd and goal. He'll take it himself. Time to scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And they take it in for 6 more points.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
The deficit is huge, this one is all, but over, they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onsides every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
Grabs it inside the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Back to throw, it's Simmons. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Fighting off the defender. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Rebels, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Leaves it with the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him. Made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the returner will be brought down. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's...
Sent it downfield. Makes a catch at the 20. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19.
First down for the offense.
Might be changing the route. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Trying play action. Looking to the end zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
A run for the quarterback. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. Timeout called by the defense. 23 seconds left on the clock.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Rebels come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the air, it's Simmons. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Lee. And he'll take it in for the touchdown in the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot. One last incompletion, and that'll do it.
Final score, Georgia